Hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here. This is a reaction to One Piece, chapter 1131, titled Loki of the Realm of the Dead. So, yeah, we got Yamato, Speed, and Tama, I guess, chasing after, the katana thief. But alright, finally at Elbaf, Luffy yelling, "Alright!" And he says, "I knew this was Elbaf. We've wanted to come here for ages." He says, "Everything's so big." And Loki's like, "You don't say. Good for you now." And then Luffy says, "Wonder if Usopp knows yet. Say, is there anything at the top of this tree?" And then Loki's like, "Hey." Luffy keeps going. "The strongest country in the world and birthplace of war, huh? For real?" Being on an old man Dory and Brogy's ship earlier was crazy. It's the first time I saw a bunch of giants in one place. And then Loki's like, "Hey." He says, "Guess it makes sense that you guys would be the strongest." And then Loki finally snaps and says, "Hey, listen when I'm talking to you." And yeah, it's like a burst of something. Then, like wolves growling. And Loki says, "I'm the sun god from all the legends we passed down on this island. Don't speak unless I say so, human." And it says, "The accursed prince of Elbaf, Loki, special bounty, 2.6 billion. And so, yeah, Loki then says, "Tell me, what do you think of my predicament?" And Luffy's like, "It looks like you got caught." And Loki then says, "How shrewd of you. Their intent wasn't to merely catch me, though. They wanted to sweep me under the rug. I've been praying for release ever since. Can you believe it? Can you believe it's been 6 years?" And Luffy says, "6 years?" And then Loki says, "I'm the pride of Elbaf's immense strength. But these chains are made of sea stone. I can't unleash my power. I'm bound here in Warland to Treasure Tree Atom. So I have a proposal for you, Loppy." And then he says, "Luffy." And then, he says, "You want to make a deal, Luffy?" He says, "You're a pirate, right? I want you to undo my chains by dawn. In return, I'll wipe out any pirate crew you want. I'll make sure not to leave a trace. Sound good, right? The key is somewhere in the village. I can't force you myself, but..." And then Luffy says, "Hmm?" He says, "I almost forgot to say, this is the realm of the dead, you see, the lowest layer of Elbaf. It's a place no one dares to approach. Criminals and the condemned are dropped down here. It's a prison and execution ground." It says, if you dig up the snow around here, you'll find the bones of countless humans and giants. These things have lived on this mountain for thousands of years, and are legends. They also call this the first world." And so, yeah, you see this, like, giant creature, like, crushing a tree, a snake that, like, bites through a mountain. As he's saying this, and it says, "And this world of the dead belongs to the sun, you foolish human. I don't know what brought you to this forsaken mountain, but you should watch your step around these beasts. They often come up here to see their master. It's because I befriended them when I was a kid." And so we see, like a mammoth or elephant, a giant snake, a giant monkey, a dog, and a polar bear that are all like giant coming, and some people that are all like coming out of the forest. And so, yeah, Luffy's just like, "Wow, this sure is nostalgic." And Loki says, "Now if you cross me, these guys won't take that lightly. The same fate is in store for any puny human who dares defy Elbaf. Your only salvation from being devoured is to dress yourself in putrid-smelling clothes, to live and serve as a walking corpse." And then, the guys that came out say, "Master, that's a little harsh." And says, "Who is this guy? Is it okay if we let him get torn apart? Does he have anything good on him?" And then, they say, "Also, apologize for earlier. apologize for fainting earlier. None of us expected. Yeah. We apologize for fainting earlier. None of us expected him to show up, that Emperor red-haired Shanks. Leafy says, huh? Did you say... Yeah, he's like, did you say Shanks? As all the, like, animals are all, like, loving on Leafy now. So, yeah, they're all, like, all friendly to him. And he says, yes, but this can't be. And then the guys are like, how can he have tamed the mountain beast? And then Loki's like, who? What? Who the hell is this guy? And then, yeah. Leafy says, Shanks came here. And Loki says, you know him? And then he says, Leafy's like smiling, and then Loki kind of, I guess, thinks about it for a moment and says, did he come? We're talking about that coward of a pirate, right? And then, yeah, Luffy just immediately goes Gear 4 and throws a punch at Loki. And yeah, he just kind of moves his head out of the way. Like, crashes behind him, and his minions are like, yeah, Lord Loki. And Loki's like, wait, hold your horses, I was just kidding. And he's like, huh? As he, like, you see that he's, like, got full control over Gear 4 now. As we saw earlier, I think, in this same art. Because he, like, yeah, he just kind of deflates. And then, yeah, Luffy says, that's not something to joke about. But Loki's like, I can't even move right now. And he's like, this guy, if he gets the shackles off me, I'll give him a quick death. And Luffy says, I don't care if you can't move, don't piss me off. Next time you say something like that, I'll bury you in that tree. And then, yeah, the guys are like, don't talk back to him, you fool. But anyway, Luffy's like, so, why did Shanks come all the way out here? No way, he's just running an errand. Is he still on Elbaf? And then Loki says, that's not something I can just tell you. But, yeah, then we transition over to the bridge. Nami's saying it's shaking like crazy now. Usopp's yelling, we're gonna die. And then he says, no way. And yeah, he says, no way. And then, yeah, does that mean someone's coming? Says, I don't know who it is. He looks like he was just struck by lightning. And then, yeah, so it's got to be that sun god guy without the mask. And he says, I knew it. And so, yeah, Road is chasing them now. It says, looks like that big woman and the big guy are chasing after him. They've got the Sunny too. And yeah, they said the Sunny, this is unreal. Or that's what Nami says. And Zoro's like, guess I got no choice but to chop him up or cut him up. And Usopp says, hold on, they might know the masters. We have to think this through. Says, look, our goal isn't that much further. We just gotta book it full speed ahead. I bet there's a village or something up there. Or up here. And then yeah, someone said, I guess Nami says, if they catch us, it's all over. And then we go over to the Realm of the Dead in another area. We got Harjuden saying, all right, I caught a moose. Glad we made it back in time. As he's like, yeah, standing on it. This giant moose-like creature. Says you can't find these in the upper forest. Their meat is to die for. I'm sure it'll please the Straw Hats. And yeah, Strauss Stanson. Yeah, the shipwright says, those weigh a ton though. How are we gonna carry it? Because yeah, we get their name. Says New Giant Pirates Captain Harjuden, however you say it. And the New Giant Pirates Shipwright Stanson. But yeah, it just takes both of them to lift this moose up. So heave ho, that's it, we've got it. And then yeah, they're like, so again, no one on Elbaf has to fear, the new giant pirates are here. And we get a brief rundown of who they are, the new giant pirates, self-proclaimed part of Straw Hat Fleet. Crew is made up of 5 members. These upstarts are from the generation after Dory and Brogy. So we got Hyjurden, however you say the name. Cook, Goldberg, the Doctor, Geared, Shipwright, Stanson, and the Navigator Road. But yeah, now we go over to the seas around Elbaf, back to the rest of the Straw Hats saying, Brooke saying, "How is it, Robinson?" So I have no experience cutting women's hair. I was nervous. Says my chest is beating like a drum even though I don't have a heart. Skull joke. And yeah, Vegapunk says, "You don't have a heart, that goes against science." This little girl says, "Super cute, Robin." And so yeah, Frankie says, "That look takes me back." Jinbei says, "It really suits her. Good job, Brooke." And so yeah, we're back to pre-time skip Robin's hairstyle. Says it's perfect. Thanks, Brooke. And so yeah, says you're welcome. So yeah, now we got Dorian Broggy saying, "I see your hair was like that back when you first met Saul. I'm sure he'll recognize it and be thrilled." And Frank says, "Oh man, reunions always make me cry." And Wemo, I think his name, says, you had that style when you met us too, Robin." And she's like thinking, but and yeah, they say, "Land, oh, the fog is clear and it's smooth sailing. It's huge, even the island is a giant." And says, "Let's dock and have ourselves a good drink." And so yeah, we end the chapter off with Elbaf, someone yelling, "This is bad, it's Mr. Saul. He's fallen and he can't get up. Something happened to Saul." But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this video. If you do, then I'd appreciate y'all leaving a like on it, sharing it, subbing the channel, hit that notification bell, and yeah, I will see you all next time.